we always like to try to emphasize that about the Lord's Sabbath day, because most people today think God's Sabbath is on a Sunday. God's Sabbath is not on a Sunday at all, period. If you gather together on the Sunday, you gather the wrong way. He said 6 days God created heaven and earth.
Come on, boy.
And on the seventh day he rested and was refreshed. That's what he wants us to do. The Sabbath only points toward the millennium period when Jesus is going to sit upon this throne, upon this earth, on David's throne. If you don't know that, you've been in church for a long time. They've been lying to you for a long time. So we're going to get right to this lesson, y'all. The title of the lesson is Understanding God's Death Sentence. Understanding God's death sentence. The reason why I titled this message today, because this is the most misunderstood subject in the world. And people today look for answers from everybody else besides this book. If you don't get the answer to God's death sentence from the book, it's going to be totally off. Totally off. And I want everybody to understand that death is not always bad. Death is not always good. But you got to understand how God viewed death. His views are totally different. Totally different. We're going to find out through this lesson how different it is. So we're going to start in 1 Samuel chapter 2. 1 Samuel chapter 2. We're going to start with verse 1. Let's understand God's death sentence and how he viewed death. And most of all, people don't understand death only comes by him. Satan is just a weapon of God, and he uses him to do his bit. We got to understand this, people. We don't understand this. Something pop up in your life, somebody died, a little one died. First thing they want to do is say, the devil busy. It ain't the devil, y'all. It's God. He controls it all. And when he takes his hand off of you, that's when he sends Satan. So we're looking at 1 Samuel chapter 2. We're going to start with verse 1. Let's understand this book. Go ahead.
And Hannah prayed and said, my heart rejoiced in the Lord.
Yes, sir.
Mine horn is exalted in the Lord. My mouth is enlarged over mine enemies, because I rejoice in thy salvation.
When you talk about horn, it's just symbolic saying power. He rejoiced in the Lord's power. And what he does, he has his knowledge. Not man's knowledge. He rejoicing in God's knowledge. Go ahead.
There is none holy as the Lord, for there is none beside thee, neither is there any rock like our God.
Yes, sir.
Talk no more so exceeding proudly. Let not arrogancy come out of your mouth.
Yes, sir.
For the Lord is a God of knowledge, and by him action are weighed.
See, one thing about death, don't let arrogancy come out of your mouth when you don't understand this book. Don't put people in heaven like most people do when somebody dies. Oh, that's not sister so-and-so or brother so-and-so, that's a shell. She's resting with the Lord. You need to shut your mouth. Because you don't understand, when you die, you in the grave waiting for the resurrection. No one's in heaven right now. Only one in heaven right now are spiritual beings. That's God and Jesus and the holy angels. And most people don't understand that. My mama looking down on me. My mama came to me last night. You got an unfamiliar spirit in your house.
Brother. Come on.
You got a familiar spirit in your house. Understand that. Because if you don't understand that, you're dealing with the devil. The dead, in Ecclesiastes said, the dead know nothing and he will not come back in the grave. That's it. So when you're talking to people about death, you got to know what you're talking about. Now understand how death comes about. Go ahead.
Verse 4. The bows of the mighty men are broken,
Yes, sir.
and they that stumbleth are girded with strength.
The bows of the mighty men are broken, meaning that their strength, God gonna break it. It don't matter how much military power, how many guns, how many whatever. If God wanna break these men, He know how to break them, and He break them perfectly. That's what people don't understand. God is a killer. He will kill you, as we're gonna find out. Verse 6, go ahead.
The Lord killeth,
Who killeth?
the Lord killeth,
Uh-huh.
and maketh alive.
Yes, sir.
He bringeth down to the grave, and bringeth up.
So where the devil come in at? He don't come in nowhere. God ordains this stuff to happen, y'all. If you don't understand this, your preacher been lying to you for a long time. And that's the problem, folks. They don't have no knowledge. When death come about, they go off their emotions and feelings. You want to tell somebody something to make them happy. Tell them the truth.
That's right.
The truth will come out of the book only. If you can't read this out the pages of this book, you're a liar. So understand that. We understand the death sentence of God, how it comes about. Let's go to 1 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 1. See, it's a mystery to the world because they're not reading. They're not obtaining the knowledge of God. But God reveals His knowledge to His people that are searching for it. Stop going off these people with this tongue action trying to make you feel good. They make you feel good all the way to hell. It ain't about what making people feel good. It's about what's true.
Truth, amen.
True.
Amen.
And it's a painful thing when somebody died. Don't get me wrong. It is, because that's your loved one or somebody that you knew. But understand that. And like I said before, death ain't always bad. Believe me, you're going to find out death is, if you can escape this world without too much knowledge, you might have a chance. You might have a chance in the kingdom. First Corinthians chapter 4, we're going to deal with verse 1. Go ahead, brother.
Let a man so account of us,
Yes, sir.
as of the ministers of Christ, and stewards of the mystery of God.
See, when you're a steward of something, you are protected. When you know this book, you protect it by telling people the truth. You tell people the truth. That's how you protect God's word. Not get out there marching and fighting and all this stuff. No, just tell them the truth and leave. Period. Don't take too much upon yourself because you'll hurt yourself. This is the thing we got to understand, the mysteries. And this is what the world is so don't understand, how God operates. How we learn how God operates? We read these pages. Go ahead, brother.
Moreover, it is required in the stewards that a man be found faithful.
You got to be found faithful to understand this book. Faithful. If you ain't found faithful, you won't understand nothing. You'll be just reading pages. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. It's written in King James. It's written in, what they call it, dudes? What language, English language they call this book? Wrote in this Othello language, whatever you want to call it. So, thee and thou. It's just words. But if you go through this Bible and go back and forth, here a little, there a little, line upon line, precept upon precept, you will understand. And most of all, you pray for understanding. So you won't let nobody mislead you. And thinking something that is true really is a lie. We check them out through the book.
That's right.
This is how we do. This is our answer key right here.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
It's not about what I say. It's about what I'm reading. Period. Go ahead.
Verse 3. But with me it is a very small thing that I should be judged of you.
Yes, sir.
Or a man's judgment. Yea, I judge not mine own self.
Yes, sir.
For I know nothing by myself, yet am I not hereby justified.
Yes, sir.
But he that judges me is the Lord.
That's who judges you, the Lord. The reason why we read this is because so many people already had judgment with their loved ones. When they died, they said, oh, he in heaven. Or little child in heaven. You don't know where you at because you ain't told the people what God said out the book. He is sealed to the day of judgment. He waiting. Hopefully they'll get in like all us trying to get in. Stop trying to be a judge and telling people just to make them feel good that he's in a better place. You better know what you tell them because your words gonna come up in judgment on you and me. Know what you're talking about before you start opening your mouth. Go ahead.
Verse 5. Therefore judge nothing before the time until the Lord come.
Hear what he said? Don't judge nothing before the time. Just because you see somebody who's sinning, they don't look like they're going to do anything. You say, well, they going to hell. As long as they got breath to breathe and ask God for repentance, they got a chance.
That's right.
They got a chance.
Come on, brother.
So don't condemn nobody. Because nobody's saved right now. Everybody's trying to get to the end. To this coming right here. And hopefully we'll be found. So he said, well done, my good and faithful servant. That's what we're looking for. Those are the words we're looking for. We should be. Read that over 5.
Therefore, judge nothing before the time.
Yes, sir.
Until the Lord come.
Mm-hmm.
Who both will bring to light the hidden things of darkness.
Yes, sir.
And will make manifest the counsels of the hearts. And then shall every man have praise of God.
See, that's what I'm scared of. God going in my head. He's not going about what you're talking about. He's not going about what you put on in front of people. He's going about the things in your head. He knows that when you're lying and when you ain't lying. He knows this. You can fake it with me all day long. I tell you all the time, I ain't got no head to put you in. I ain't got nothing to do with this. It's what's in your mind and your understanding. You come to the Sabbath class from here till you die. But if you don't keep the Sabbath correctly, it means nothing to you. It's nothing. It ain't just showing up for an hour and a half. You got to keep the ordinances of the Sabbath. You got to keep the ordinance of the dietary law. You got to keep the ordinance of the holy day. You got to keep the laws and statutes, everything you got to keep. But if you don't invest no time in this, how can you do it? Don't be calling me all the time. Read the book. Read it. And this is what we got to understand. But he said, I'm not saying, what did it mean by manifesting the counsels of the heart? He's not talking about this blood pumping your chest. He's talking about your mind. Let's understand that. Let's go to 1 Samuel chapter 16 and verse 7. 1 Samuel. We got to understand how God viewed it. How he looks upon a man and say, I wonder if it's time for me to kill her. I wonder if it's time for me to kill her. I wonder if it's time for me to whoop her. I wonder if it's time for me to do all these things to them. I want him looking for me and give him a little more grace. Just slap him on the behind a little bit. Slap him on the behind a little bit. Don't kill me yet, Lord. Don't kill me yet. Because he controlled it all. Did we just read it, Samuel? Who killed it? The Lord. He killed it. This ain't no playing out. We don't come to church to play. It's real deal Holyfield. Real deal. If you don't take it real deal, this salvation on the line right here. You cannot get out that lake of fire once he put you in there. So you got to understand. You got to know. I'm not the only one supposed to know. We all supposed to know. Amen. All. Let's understand how God, when he's talking about manifest the counsels of the heart. 1 Samuel chapter 16 and verse 7. Go ahead.
But the Lord said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance, or on the height of his stature.
He's talking about, don't look upon how he look. You know how we look at people. Oh man, he must be a preacher. Look how he dressed. Oh man, look at that how the money guy. Look what he doing. Look how big his congregation is. Look, ooh-wee. He must be holy. All of a sudden you giving somebody a respectable person. You don't understand how he's serving God. But you say, oh man, look at the big church guy. He must be doing something right. If you look that way, you're going to miss it every time. Read that over.
But the Lord said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance,
yes, sir,
or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth, for man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart.
This is how God view you. He look upon your heart, meaning your mind. He ain't looking at, man, most people, we can put on a good front. We can fake the front all day long like we so holy. We can fake it till we make it. But God looking in that mind. If that mind ain't right, you ain't right with him. Understand what I'm saying? You got to have your mind right with God. Because he can, this man is like Superman, he can read your mind. I ain't say he like Superman, but give you a vision. He can look in your mind and see exactly what you're saying. That's why I don't play the game with him. I repent. I keep repenting. I ain't playing with him like he didn't see me do something in my mind. Repent quickly. Get it right. Let's go to Acts chapter 5 and verse 1. That's why we read this book. Believe me, understand. You gotta understand it, y'all. If our minds are not on the word of God, believe me, anybody can lead you the wrong way. Anybody can lead you to death. You won't even know it. Because we look at substance, we look at things, we look at, oh, they can give me this, oh, they can give me that, or they got this. No, that is not how they lead you. They lead you by this word right here. You gotta understand this. You're dealing with God's death sentence. His death sentence is how he carried out. And we found out how he manifested through his heart, which is looking in your mind and finding exactly what you're thinking about. Exactly. Let's look at this husband and wife right here, y'all. Ananias and Sapphira. This is the time when they're supposed to win. In chapter 4, before that, they agreed to sell some land, sell the land to get the proceeds of the money to the preachers. To the Levites or the priests. And they're supposed to give it all up to them. But they did otherwise. And this is the judgment. This is God's death sentence right here. Let's look at this. Acts chapter 5 and verse 1. Go ahead.
But a certain man named Ananias with Sapphira, his wife, sold a possession.
They sold their possession, which was land. In Acts chapter 4, you go back and read it for on yourself. They vowed to sell the land for so much and give it all the proceeds to the church. Go ahead.
And kept back part of the price. His wife also being privately, private, took it and brought a certain part and laid it at the apostles' feet.
So she's being private. She took a part of it. She didn't give the whole thing. She didn't give all the money. I'm going to say this back right here. I ain't give it all to her. I know what I said. I know what I promised. But dude, I got this money in my hand. I'm going to put some back. Forget that. No, you made a vow. You promised something to God. Go ahead.
But Peter said, Ananias, why has Satan filled thine heart to lie to the Holy Ghost?
Ooh, go ahead.
And to keep back part of the price of the land.
I wonder how he knew that. Why did Satan fill your heart, meaning fill your mind and say, I'm going to take part of this back and I'm going to give it? You promised something to God. And how did he see this? Through the Holy Spirit. Remember them seven the spirit that roam upon the earth? They looking at everything and they recording everything. Everything that we do. Mentally just as well as physically. Reporting to God. Go ahead.
Verse 4. While it remained, was it not thine own? And after it was sold, was it not in thine own power?
Yes, sir.
Why hast thou convinced? Why hast thou conceived this thing in thine heart? Thou hast not lied unto me, but unto God.
He said, why have you let Satan influence you, conceive this thought in your mind and say, I'm going to keep this back? When you promise him, you're going to give him this. Go ahead, listen what God did to him.
Ananias, hearing these words, fell down, gave up the ghost. Great fear came on all them that heard these things.
He took his breath away from him right there. Killed him on the spot. Killed him. Go ahead.
And the young men arose, wound him up, carried him out, and buried him.
So we know he killed him on the spot. Why? Because he took this one thing, him and his wife, took this one thing. Don't play with God that can see all and hear all. Go ahead.
Verse 7. And it was about the space of 3 hours after.
Yes, sir.
When his wife, not knowing what was done, came in.
See, you gotta be careful, wives. Don't be letting your husband, if he ain't doing right, now don't fall with him. If God gonna tell you, if God asks you to tell him the truth, tell it. Tell it. Tell it. Hopefully he'll spare you. Hopefully he'll spare you. He could have spared that life if you told the truth. Go ahead.
And Peter answered unto her, tell me whether you sold the land for so much.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, yeah, for so much.
Line. Go ahead.
Then Peter said unto her, how is it that you have agreed together to tempt the Spirit of the Lord? Behold, the feet of them which have buried thy husband are at the door and shall carry thee out.
Kill her on the spot. Drop her. Kill them on the spot. Why? Because they ain't got this stuff in their mind. They think God can't see it. Be true to yourself. Understand how God deals with death. He in your mind. He knows this. He just sitting back watching. I wonder what they're going to do now. He probably said, don't do that, don't do that. Nah, I got to kill you. Got to kill you. Or I got to hurt you. Understand that. That's why when I'm reading these scriptures, why I get scared. I'm like, man, I see why God say, fear the Lord first and do all his commandments. That's the whole duty of man. Once you read this book, you're going to say to yourself, man, I don't need to play with him. He looking in your mind, y'all. Everybody's mind. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 10. Then fell she down straightway at his feet.
Yes, sir.
Healed up the ghost. And the young men came in, found her dead, and carried her forward, buried her by her husband.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
And great fear came upon all the church, and upon as many as heard these things.
I bet it did. You sitting there looking at this? God killed somebody on the spot. Don't understand death and how he carried it out. It's real deal. Let's understand why it was so important for them to tell the truth. Let's go to Ecclesiastes chapter 5 and verse 4. Let's understand why it was so important for them to do what they promised God. That's my aim. I always try to make myself say, I will see, I will see. We'll see if we can do this or not. I want to put my word out there. Come out there and bite me. This God's death sentence, y'all. We understand how he operates. We understand his MO, his mode of operation. We understand this. Ecclesiastes, that's right behind Proverbs, chapter 5 and verse 4. Go ahead, brother.
When thou vows a vow unto God, defer not to pay it.
He said, when thou vows a vow, when you make a promise, that's all it's saying. When you make a promise to God, do not defer to pay it. Go ahead.
For he has no pleasure in fools. Pay that which thou hast vowed.
You ain't got no pleasure in being foolish. Now understand who you're dealing with. That's why I tell y'all, I ain't so quick to baptize y'all. Y'all better make sure you know what you're doing with this. Because when you baptize in Israel, you married the Lord now. And he more jealous than a jealous husband. He will kill you. He's a jealous God. Read it for yourself. Exodus chapter 20. He's a jealous God. He ain't going to have nobody over him. Go ahead.
Better is it that thou shouldest not vow than that thou shouldest vow and not pay.
He said, better if you not vow. You hear people say stupid stuff. I promise to God. I put this all on everything I love. All this stupid stuff they vow with. Vow with before God. Go ahead, brother.
Suffer not thy mouth to cause thy flesh to sin.
Let me make it clear. Don't write a check that your behind can't cash. Don't let your mouth get yourself in some trouble. Just because you want to have a one-up, just because you want to be able to talk fast to somebody. Understand that. Process the information. Be quiet. Be quiet and listen to process it. Believe me, I'm talking to myself more than anybody else in here. Go ahead.
Suffer not thy mouth to cause thy flesh to sin.
Yes, sir.
Neither say thou before the angels.
See, that's what Ananias and Sapphira did. They said before the Holy Ghost. They said, yeah, we sold it. You said it before the angel. The angel can look in your head and see what you said. He ain't got to ask you nothing. All you already know. Go ahead.
Neither say thou before the angel that it was an error.
Mm-hmm.
Wherefore should God be angry at thy voice and destroy the work of thine hands?
You're going to destroy the works of your hands. And you see how he destroyed Ananias and Sapphira. He killed them on the spot. Understand that. Let's go to Hosea chapter 4 and verse 1. See, nobody want to read the Bible and figure out why God did this and why God did it this way. Why did God kill this man? Why did God kill this child? Why did God kill this woman? We got to understand why he doing what he doing. So you won't turn your back. You got a lot of people who will turn their back on God because they said, why he killed her? Why he killed him? Understand what those people were doing. He probably killed that woman's husband because he was beating her behind. He probably killed that woman's son because he might have grew up being one of the serious axe murderers. He know all and see all. And also he probably killed him because he saw some good in it. We're going to touch on that. Ooh. Hosea chapter 4. These pages is not written in the book for us to just turn through and look at them and not read them.
Exactly. And understand, bro.
Reading and understanding, exactly.
Amen.
It's a problem in this land, y'all. Nobody taking nothing serious today. Thank God it's a joke. Mainly because people like me, ministers who don't know the word, who won't give it to them like we give it to them, give it to y'all. They're trying to build a church. They're trying to get some money. That's all these preachers trying to do. They talk to you and pat you on the back. Yeah, brother, you enjoyed the service and all this stuff. Yeah, come on back now. Calling you up because he know that you can put $100 in the plate. He got some money. Keep calling him. It don't work like that with me. I work. I work. I ain't trying to float your boat. Hosea chapter 4, start at verse 1. Go ahead, brother.
Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel.
Yes, sir. That's you, by the way. Go ahead.
For the Lord has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land.
We can see that today. No knowledge. When somebody died, they say, well, the death is. When somebody died, well, they're in heaven right now, looking down with prayed hands. Where do you get this from? Where do you get this from? Read it to them. I tell them all the time, just read it. They can't read you nothing because they're so busy trying to play on people's emotions. Don't want to step on their feet and tell them the truth. They'll take that a whole lot better. At least I would. Go ahead.
Verse 2. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood touches blood.
This is why it happened. These are the laws that these people are breaking by swearing, by lying, killing, stealing, committing adultery. All these things are God's commandments. You hear women say, he had to shoot my boy, he's a good boy. He was in this man's house, stealing. He had to shoot, he was a good boy. He just had a little problem. He was a crackhead, stealing from folks. Stop trying to make up excuses for these people. That's why God had to kill him, because he's going to go and hurt much more people. This is what it is. This is God's death sentence. I got to go and take care of my God. He might cause some trouble around here. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 3. Therefore shall the land mourn, everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish with the beasts of the field,
Yes, sir.
and with the fowls of heaven. Yea, the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away.
The land is mourning. Mourning, meaning that they done messed up the circle of life, how producing stuff. They eating stuff out the sea that they don't supposed to be eating stuff out the sea, like shrimp, crab, clams, and all this stuff. That stuff is supposed to clean the earth up, purify the sea. They eating all the hogs up off the earth. He's supposed to be the garbage can that clean the earth. All the scavengers, the catfish, this stuff right here is all out of course. The animals. That's why, then you talking about the land. They're pumping so much fertilizer in the land, it don't produce right. Because in Israel, every 7 years the land's supposed to rest.
Yes.
Nothing's supposed to grow so it can replenish itself. But they ain't following God's law. So they got to keep pumping fertilizer. They got to keep feeding these people all this filth. I mean, it's not in the course of God. And you understand the dietary law, how it's supposed to be. Those animals supposed to be plentiful upon this earth because they got a job. They clean it up. They scavenge it. They clean the earth. But this man had made so much profit off